Yo, we got to talk about this, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So it looks like LEXI finally responded, man. Word got back to her about what CJ on 32 said on that video, which we're going to react to in today's video as well. As you guys know, he called out LEXI. He said he wants to fly her out to Texas. And then he also mentioned CJ So Cool's ex-girl. I don't know if he's talking about Cassandra or Mabel, but he definitely mentioned LEXI, right? So as you guys can see, this is Instagram right here. Somebody says CJ on 32 trying to take you on a date. And she says, not sure who that is. Not sure who that is. Now, she's just trolling, right? She's just trolling him on Instagram because TikTok is a completely different story. She dropped this clip right here, man. She clowned your boy CJ on 32's. Again, in the comments section, somebody said CJ on 32 said he trying to fly you out. She said, remember, he called me all those rude names. See, women definitely remember, right? They definitely remember because CJ on 32's definitely said all that shit about LEXI. And we got receipts for you guys in today's video. He definitely did call her out a bunch of different names. And then it was actually CJ So Cool, to his credit, that actually defended LEXI when CJ on 32 said all that stuff about LEXI. And we got CJ So Cool here with the crying emoji. And then LEXI, again, she actually hearted that comment. She said, Cordero, tell them he ain't even in my bracket. So insulting. Wow. Cordero, tell them he ain't even in my bracket. So insulting. Damn. That's crazy. So that means CJ So Cool had way more money. Well, probably at that time, he definitely had more money than CJ on 32's. Like, let's just stop all that goofy talk about CJ on 32's got all kinds of money and he got the bag. CJ on 32's does raffles. Raffles, taking advantage of his people. That's all he does. He ain't like invented something. People act like he invented a tire or something like that. Like he invented a light bulb where he's just going to make money forever. He does raffles. If the raffles continue forever, yeah, he'll probably make money. He'll make millions of dollars off of his brainwashed subscribers and followers. But it's not like his YouTube channel actually pumps out millions and millions of dollars. Like most of the time, all his videos, he's buying views. Like, let's be real. I even exposed it before. Like, he had all these sponsors on all the videos. Not sponsors where he's getting paid on the video, where he's paying to get views on the videos. So let's cut that goofy stuff out. Look like she responded here a couple more times. The crowd on TikTok is totally different, man. That's what I noticed. Even on some other platforms, like the crowd, the people in the comments, totally different. Like, they actually use their brain. Like, I noticed, like, on YouTube, the comment section, like even the video we dropped earlier today, I dropped a very similar one on TikTok, totally different comment section. People on, I think people on TikTok, Snapchat actually got a brain or something like that, because the people on YouTube, they get fooled so fast. And I think the difference is probably because CJ So Cool is in your face with it. So a lot of people, I guess, don't like his style. They don't like his personality because he's just in your face, right? He's just in your face with it, and most people don't like it. They pick sides, right? I'm not here picking sides. I'm just here for the content, right? And then a lot of people just think like CJ on 32's, he's just such an innocent person. I think he's just so smooth with it. If you know, you know, right? But CJ So Cool is in your face. But on TikTok, like I said, the crowd is different because everybody's in your face, so people can see right through all that bullshit. They can see through all these people acting smooth and got that like snake personality, all quiet, you know, they got that secret agenda going on. So I feel like the crowd on TikTok is totally different. But let's play this video, right? Because I could have sworn he said, LEXI, I want to fly you out. So you want to fly her out, but before you called her all kinds of names, tell your B this and that. That's crazy.
C. Diddy, Cordero, Brady. I seen all the messages, guys. The thing with him is, bro, y'all know he loves drama, man. That's the only way he can make money. Kid here, that shit gone. He can keep paying for escorts and girls faking relationships. It's just gonna keep going and going and going.
By the way, we got another video coming out since he talking about escorts and the girls that CJ So Cool messes with. Because it wasn't that long ago you were messing around with the same girls that CJ So Cool was messing with. Even that girl, like a lot of people got in the comments talking about Tata and this. But Tata's friend is the girl that CJ on 32 smashed and got her pregnant. So it's like they do the same thing with the same group of girls. So why is he calling out CJ So Cool? I'm not saying CJ So Cool is perfect, but I'm not saying like, it's just people trying to make it seem like he's the worst, horrible person, and CJ on 32's is an angel or something. Like, the dude is not an angel. He's just real smooth with it. He just acts totally different. He's not in your face. He's more of a quiet, reserved personality, but he'll definitely, like, he's got like some, you know, weapons under, and he'll shoot some of them, but people just don't see it because CJ So Cool is just in your face. He's loud, he's screaming. So I guess that turns people off, or they just focus on him being so loud.
He really a child trapped in a grown man's body. And I feel bad for him because honestly, he a good dude. You know, he can be manipulative, he can be a narcissist, and he can be a good dude. You know, we all got our ways. So, you know, it's just like, I think bro, like 36, bro, it's just time to kind of like just grow up. Get you some sponsors, get you some brand deals. Stop worrying about the past. Stop making up shit, bro, because I don't wish shit bad for you. We're just not cool, and that's okay with me. I'm not gonna get on here and bash you. I always gave you your love for putting me on YouTube. I appreciate that. I appreciate you letting me stay over at the crib. And I don't regret nothing.
Now, somebody said here, I forgot to even say this. Somebody said you lied on CJ. We watched when he was live with you trying to get your subscribers up. Why you lie on CJ? He said, yeah, dummy, for 40K, wasn't free. I don't remember anything about no 40K. You guys think this shit is true? CJ on 32 said he paid 40K for subscribers. Where did he even get 40K? Because at the time, CJ on 32's was not the CJ on 32's we see now, right? He was a whole different person. And even like the lifestyle he had before did not look like a 40K kind of lifestyle. Like he wasn't even driving anything. I wouldn't even say, I'm not going to say like supercar shit wise, but he wasn't driving anything like high performance.
We did because we had a lot of good times, bro. And he was a super part of my motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, go watch that video. The first time I went to So Cool Land, I went in that garage and I told y'all I was going to have this shit that I'm driving in now. He was the first one I knew personally that had a Lambo. He actually had two in his garage at the time. And he let me drive the green one. So he was never no stingy nigga, bro. It's just like, he just had certain ways. And we wouldn't even been to this if he didn't backtrack on his apology. And then it just went somewhere else. And then royalty inboxed me that shit. And let's speak on that royalty thing. Like, y'all know, come on, guys. Like,
so, see, he's admitting that CJ So Cool is so generous. He let him drive his cars. And earlier, even though I didn't play the earlier part, but he said he wouldn't even let his friends, CJ on 32's wouldn't even allow his friends to drive his supercars. Like, he don't have people driving his Lambos, like the SVJ or the Revolto. But CJ So Cool was generous enough. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to read between the lines, because a lot of people just go off what CJ So Cool does. And I know what CJ So Cool does. Like, he's a YouTuber. He's an influencer. He likes the loud, the drama, the screaming, the yelling. He knows that's how he's going to get your attention. And some people don't like it. I guess some people like that reserved, like serious talk, like CJ on 32's plays it off well like that. But CJ on 32's be throwing jabs. I guess a lot of people just don't see it. Like I feel like the crowd on TikTok and Snapchat is totally different. Like when I post there, I feel like people there got a brain or something. Like they actually know they can get in the comment section and actually leave decent comments. People on YouTube, they're like in groups, right? They're like already on a team. Like, oh, I'm team CJ on 32's. I'm team CJ So Cool. And it don't matter what CJ on 32 said, I'm always going to be team CJ on 32's. No matter what CJ So Cool says, I'm team CJ So Cool. And then when you drop a video trying to like criticize one or the other side. It's like they're crashing. It's like, bro, you got a brain. Like, be your own person. You're not on nobody's team. Stop being a follower. Stop. Like, I get it. You a subscriber, a supporter, but stop being that follower that's getting brainwashed. Like, use your own brain.
If I hit royalty, I'll come on here and say it. Ain't nobody gonna do shit but get in the comments and type a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, ain't nobody worried about none of that, bro. But ain't shit gonna happen. But it's like certain lines, even if me and this man ain't cool, like I said, they took me in their crib, his family, so.
See, this is the TikTok crowd, right? It's like completely different, man. The crowd on TikTok is completely different. I feel like maybe it's because the people on TikTok, I don't want to say they got a brain. Maybe they're just younger. I don't know what it is. Who is bro without CJ so cool? Like, see, people are like, who are you without CJ so cool? But people are like, oh, well, CJ 32's, yeah, he a millionaire now because of raffles. That's how he's made millions, duh. We know that. He's a millionaire. He makes money brainwashing fools into buying some cheap shit. I get it. Yeah, he's made money. It's not like he invented some shit, but he's fooling people. But who is he? How did you come to know about him without CJ So Cool? If CJ So Cool did not introduce you to CJ on 32's, nobody would even know who the hell CJ on 32's is. Nobody. He would just be another car YouTuber and like some select small group, because that's what he had. He had like his own little niche, like his own little group. It was nowhere near where he's at now. And even now, you look at his numbers, right? 1 million subscribers, but only like 50, 40,000 views. And a lot of it is being pumped with sponsored videos. Like, he's paying. I'm not saying he's getting sponsored on the videos, getting paid to pump out the video. No, he's paying out of pocket to get the views. So if you even look at that, the percentage of actual real people watching videos, and you haven't even factored in the bots.
It's just certain lines that you don't cross. Could I, since they've been broke up, was the opportunity pretty much presented to me through an associate of mine? Yes, I'm gonna be honest, yeah, but I can't do it, bro. Like I said, I looked at her like family, so I just couldn't do it. And to be honest, she ain't my type. Y'all know my type, bro. All these women in the world, why I want to go do something with my friend's ex-friend girl? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's low. Like, I ain't no low life ass nigga. I got plenty of emotion, bro. I don't need to get nobody girl. The most we did was in the club. We did a meet and greet. We ain't never been nowhere alone or none of that. I've been at CJ house with royalty alone plenty of times, bro.
You see that part right there? I even talked about this part before, right? He said, me and royalty never been alone ever, none of that stuff. But then he'll say, I was with her in the house, and CJ So Cool's house alone. It's like, bro, what? It's like his brain and his mouth are not even on the same page. Like, let's hear this one more time, man. Like, he's just talking to talk. This is what I'm saying. Like, he's just smooth with it. And if you hear it, you hear. If you don't, he's just smooth with it. And most people don't. It goes one ear and out the other ear.
Ex-friend girl. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's low. Like, I ain't no low life ass nigga. I got plenty of emotion, bro. I don't need to get nobody girl. The most we did was in the club. We did a meet and greet. We ain't never been nowhere alone or none of that. I've been at CJ house with royalty alone plenty of times, bro. Where he goes somewhere and I'm there. Like, I never looked at her like that. You know what I'm saying? So, all that shit is just, y'all know what he do, man. Just do a whole bunch of talking, man. So, I ain't even gonna respond or wish nothing bad on dude, because he got a lot of shit going on. He got a lot of shit in his life to figure out. So, right now, he trolling. That's what he do. I mean, I can troll too, but I ain't.
This is what CJ on 32 said before. Tell your B she don't know me at CJ So Cool upload. So now you trying to say you want to fly out that B to come to Texas? See, women definitely don't forget anything. That's the one thing I can tell you. Women will not forget anything, even if it happened years ago. And it was CJ So Cool that defended her. He said, don't condone calling women out their name, especially in public. And if you my boy, you got to understand that she's my girl. And even if y'all not seeing eye to eye, it can be resolved respectfully. So, I mean, it's like CJ So Cool, like on social media, he's got like two personalities. The one you see on video is like the crazy part one, the loud in your face. And I think that's what a lot of people don't like. And again, here he said, F Lexi, she don't know me.
I I do, but he can't bully me like he doing her and the kids. So, you know, I'm staying away from that shit. It is what it is. You know, when I posted about the whole allegations, royalty sent me that in my inbox. I ain't pay her. I ain't asked her for nothing. She sent it to me. Me and CJ was going back and forth. And shit, it's just like a fight, bro. If we in a fight and it's a stick or a brick right here, I'm gonna play dirty. I'm gonna pick up anything I can to win that fight. So when she sent it to me, I posted the shit. But she asked me not to, you know what I'm saying? So I took it down.
Yeah, but he wasn't that messy. It's like he came to a fight with his hands, and then CJ on 32 said, you know, I'm not gonna be able to fight CJ So Cool, which is probably true. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take. He's like Marty Moore. Let me take out that 9mm, right, to intimidate you with it. That's what he did. Like, the guy came to a fight with his hands, and then CJ on 32's couldn't fight back, so he pulled out the gun like Marty Moore, that sissy, right? That always likes to show off his gun, try to intimidate people with it, and took out this screenshot of messages between him and royalty about Jalea, and said, I'm going to hit CJ So Cool with that. That's not even proportionate. Like, the dude he didn't even say anything that serious. He was trolling you, and a lot of the shit he said was true. He said he did make you, he did create you, he gave you motion. Maybe he didn't choose the right words, like, I didn't create you, but I made you popular. He made you popping, right? You were around, but you wasn't around. Like, you wasn't at the forefront. He had millions of followers. You had barely a few thousand. So he didn't create you in the sense like I really create you out of nothing, but you were around. But he definitely gave you motion. He gave you popularity. He marketed you better. So it's still true, but to take out a serious allegation like that, that's like almost the equivalent of taking out a gun to a fist fight.
And that's that. So shit, I ain't saying he did it or didn't do it, but shit, I'm still gonna call him C Diddy because he keep playing with me. Cordero Brady, stop it, bruh. Stop it, man. Hey, but anybody out there, hey, look, check it out, right? I need all y'all to go on LEXI page, right? Since royalty ain't my type, right? Go on LEXI page. LEXI ain't really my type, but I hit her though. So go on LEXI page and
So you want to hit that after you called her out publicly, all kinds of names. And that's just a few, like what I shared with you guys, that was just a few. I have like others from other videos that we did in the past where he says some wild shit, but I'm not trying to like gaslight the situation. I only mentioned it because LEXI mentioned it, and she said, like I told you, women don't forget anything. So she definitely remembers what anybody says to her, and she definitely remembers what CJ on 32 said about her. And that's like disrespectful again. Like, how you gonna call her a B and all that shit, and then now trying to hit it? And ain't LEXI and royalty not on the same page? So how are you friends with royalty, right? I know you don't want to hit royalty. That's what he said. I don't believe it. But how you gonna try to hit LEXI and try to fly out LEXI? You didn't even want to fly out royalty and her kids. You're going to fly out LEXI. That's royalty's enemy. Like, make it make sense.
Telling us, make some money together. Go on his new boo page and tag her too. I don't know if they broke up or not, but tell her, come see me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fly him out to Texas. And we're going to have a good time. You know? So yeah, make sure y'all go on their Instagram and tell them CJ on 32 said what's up, man. I ain't finna be on the internet going back and forth, man. CJ got energy for that shit. I don't, man. Like I said, bro, I'm gonna always appreciate everything you ever done for me, and I ain't gonna backtrack or take that back, unlike you.
All right, so that's it, man. We're gonna leave the other video. We got the other baby mom and her story, but let me know what you guys think in the comments about this whole LEXI. She clowned him, man. Wow, man. But yeah,